and tell me that we belong together. Dress it out with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated, I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache that hang from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And rain falls angry on the tin roof as we lie awake in my bed. And you're my survival, you're my living proof. My love is alive and not dead. And tell me that we belong together. Dress it out with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated, I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache that hang from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And I dropped out, I burned up, I fought my way back from the dead. Till then, till dawn, remember the thing that you said. I'll be love suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of you. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. The greatest fan of your life. Lying here with you, listening to the rain, smiling just to see the smile upon your face. And these are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. And these are the moments I'll remember all my life. I found all I've waited for.
Would like to announce a very special acknowledgement as early as now to all of our guests who have traveled far just to be with them today. Mostly we have guests from South, from Manila and far North, and thank you so much. And it will be perfect for everyone to start the celebration with a prayer. May I request all of you to make a stand, please. Thank you. And to lead us in this opening prayer, may I request Miss Hanley Grace Reyes to join us here in front. Friends, let's put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Let's lift our hands.
Our Father, our love is our Father. Your love is love. Greatest blessings here forward. Bless this marriage as Ate Brenda and Kuya Adrian begin their journey down the road of love together. May they always respect each other's beliefs, dreams, and fears, and things will work out for them. Most of all, dear God, help them to keep the torch. We also thank you as you bless this food and bless this time together. Amen.
Once again, good afternoon, friends, ladies, and gentlemen. Welcome to the wedding reception of Adrian and Brenda. Let me introduce to you myself. My name is John Leona, and I'll be your host for today's celebration. And before we go further with our wedding program, we would like to present to you the entourage. Names of the people printed in the invitation cards that you received, possible for you just an ordinary names. But for the couple, these are the people closest to their hearts who play the important roles and promise, like you, that they will continue to play. And then we do the honor of presenting to you first the chosen principal sponsors who have promised the couple to be their advisors or parents too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together, energy, give it up, halapakan po. And let's all welcome the principal sponsors. Let's start with the female principal sponsors. Please welcome Mrs. Rowena Magpayo. Palakpakan po natin. You nailed it. Thank you. Next will be Mrs. Milagros Navarro. Masigabong palakpakan po ulit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Teresita Pinala. With another warm round of applause, please welcome Mrs. Emirita Mateo. Next will be a friend of mine. Please welcome with another big round of applause, Mrs. Lorena Vivas. And to complete the female principal sponsors, please welcome, last but definitely not the least, Mrs. Janet Pico. Thank you. And next will be the presentation of the male principal sponsors. Magandang hapon po sa mga ninong. Tulad po sa mga ninang, okay na po ba once I call your name, stand and say hi to everyone like this, wave your hand, like running to an election? Okay, friends, please welcome our ninong, Edmond Magpayo. With another warm round of applause, please welcome Mr. William Carriaga. Next will be Mr. Benjamin Mondo. Next will be, please welcome Mr. Emmanuel Glorioso. Followed by Mr. Mario Cabrera. And to complete the principal sponsors, please welcome Mr. Carlito Cruz. Thank you very much in joining us and welcoming the principal sponsors. Next will be from the main entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn our heads and join us in welcoming, with a warm round of applause, the couple have chosen the young, gorgeous men and women, the secondary sponsors. Palakpakan po natin. Starting off with the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, Mr. Angie Miranda and Miss Arlene Ray Cruz. Followed by Mr. Reynaldo de la Cruz and Miss Royally Angelique Piate. Palakpakan po natin. And next will be the little groom and the little bride, Mr. Arlene J. Cruz and Miss Rizzaline May Miranda. Next will be the candle sponsors. Please welcome Mr. Ernesto Marquez Marquez and Miss Maria Morales. Palakpakan mo natin mga kaibigan. Followed by Mr. John Bondoc and Miss Roxanne Miranda. Palakpakan din po natin mga kaibigan. Next will be the failed sponsors, Mr. Jesse Marquez and Miss Clarice Morales. Followed by with another failed sponsors, Mr. John Vilca and Miss Maria Rizal Cruz. And next will be the two pairs of our court sponsors, Mr. Ronaldo Cruz and Miss Mary Jane Marquez. Let's give it up to Mr. Philip Aristodal Lusiga and Miss Pauline Caroline Reyes. And the next pair I'm going to present to you among all the secondary sponsors are the closest to the couple. I am pretending that their best man and maid of honor. And let me mention their name. The first pair who entered and stepped in, Mr. Nathaniel Morales and Miss Annalyn Grace Reyes. Next will be Mr. Reynaldo de la Cruz and Miss Royalyn Angelique Piatti. And with another groomsman and bridesmaid, we have Mr. R.G. Miranda and Miss Arlene K. Cruz. Palakpakan po natin. Alright, we're done with the secondary sponsors. Thank you for joining us. We seldom call people as our heroes, but today there are indeed heroes. You know why? Because without these people, we don't have Brenda and Adrian, God's instruments in giving us the newlyweds. I am pertaining to their wonderful parents. Let me give them a very special welcome. Let me give the honor of presenting to you the father of our groom, looking happy and proud. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Adriano Cruz Sr. Maligayang pagdating po. And on the side of our bride, ladies and gentlemen, also looking happy and very, very proud, please welcome Mr. Flaviano Bondoc and Mrs. Irene Bondoc. And of course, we also want to acknowledge the presence of the flower girls and the bearers. And at this point, I know you're very excited for the grand entrance of the newlyweds. But let me tell you something. Next will be a kind of very different moment for everyone. Because we will be welcoming Adrian and Brenda not as a boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. Now, one in the eyes of God. Samahan niyo po kami. Magsitayo po tayo lahat. Let's take this event to a higher level, ladies and gentlemen, and let me do the honor of presenting to you our newlyweds. With a warm round of applause, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Adrian Brenda Cruz. Mas malakas ang upa ng pangalan, binagbabali ng mabuhay ang bagong kasal. Wala bang mas malakas pa yung nalalaman ko? Congratulations, Brenda and Adrian. Let's go for the tayo lahat. Maraming salamat. Is it okay? I want to hear yes. It seems like you don't have any option, right? Friends, I would like to get your attention and please put all ears, put your attention to the newlyweds as you join them on the first part of their celebration. Let's have first the wedding traditions. I know we have guests at the back who can't see what's going on. Let me tell you, here in front we're now all witnessing the newlyweds with a hand of silver knife. They are now slicing the cake. Here we go. And friends, we will be expecting the groom who will be the first one to serve a small piece of cake. Bakit nga ba lalaki ang mauna? Hindi po ba? Padre di pamilya naman talaga una natin inaasahang maghahanap ng kabuhayan para sa kanyang pamilya. At the center, please, move closer to your loved ones. Adrian, the deeper, the more love for your beautiful wife. It's all witness. Oh, not everything. Okay. It's all witness. That should be followed by the wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all witness the serving of our very beautiful princess, Brenda. And since that is a promise, you have to seal with a kiss. What about everybody? An applause for that, friends. Come on. Next will be the white toasting. The promise of a long-lasting love. In other country, sabi nga po nila, ang pag-inom ng alak ay para po sa fertility ng bagong kasal. Dito po sa atin. Ang pag-inom ng alak ng bagong kasal ay para po sa kanilang mga pangako na parang anak sa isang pagmamahalan na habang tumatagal ay mas nagiging masarap sa kanilang pagsasama. Cheers! Isa pa? You may now cross your arms as a sign of infinity o walang hanggan. On 3, sip the wine on the goblet. Please count with me. 1, 2, and 3. Palakpakan po natin. Since that is the promise, again, seal that with a kiss. Thank you. The last tradition is the most important of all. The releasing of the white doves. Sabi nga po nila, ang salitang love ay parang spark lang po. Sa una lang dyan. Para magtagal, dapat po may tiwala sa isa't isa. White doves symbolize the purity and the honesty and the trust of their love. You have to kiss, each other while the doves are kissing each other too. Okay, and you have to move closer to the door, and you have to free the doves at the center place. I know it's kind of requires movement. And 3. We will be challenging the newlyweds for the very first time as officially married couple. Dapat na po malagpasan nila ang challenge na ito. Wag po kayong pupura, medyo maganda po yung mapapanood nyo. Brenda and Adrian, ano mang mangyari, dapat walang bitawan, tama ba? The challenge is, you have to kiss each other in 10 counts without giving up lips to lips. Ang unang hamon sa buhay na Brenda and Adrian ng mag-asawang halikan ng isang-isa ng lips to lips po, na hindi bumibitiw hanggang hindi tayo matapos sa pagkaman ng 10. Handa ba tayo? Adrian and Brenda, in real life, there is no second chance. There is no take 2. Hawak kamay. Kiss! 1! Pero pinagawisan ako sa atak ni Adrian. 2! Up! Still giving up! 3! 4! I forgot you have to embrace each other when doing that. Embrace. Let's go back with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And number 10. Parang takagwala na ito. Mga kaibigan, sa ngalan po ng mga bumubuo ng kasalan ito ng mga pamilya na Adrian at Brenda, marami pong salamat sa inyong pagsama sa amin sa unang bahagi pa lamang po ng kanilang selebrasyon. Susunod na po ang tanghaliang inihanda nila para po sa inyo. to Brenda and Adrian. How are you related? Your Tito. You're so social, huh?
Yeah.
Who is your Tito? Adrian? Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still studying or now working?
Yeah.
Still studying. Okay. So let's give it up for Camille. Palakpakan.
Dito, alay sa'yo. Amado man tong mga pangako sa'yo. Ang gusto ko lamang, kasama kang tumanda. Kita, masaya. Ating kita, nilayo maganda. Okay, sarap isipin. Kasama kang tumanda. Sasamahan ka kailanman. Kumulang din ilang alam sa isang buwan. Umabangan
some tips and tricks on how to have a very successful family life. In behalf of all the Ninas present today, please welcome Mrs. Lorena Vivas. Palakpakan po natin mga kaibigan. Can you have one more microphone, John Mobile? Okay. And the other side, please. Hello, Madam Lorena. For 10 years of your relationship, what was the challenge that you can't forget that Brenda and Adrian might encounter too? And what did you do to overcome that challenge? Only one challenge that you can remember that these people will encounter too in the long run. And what did you do para malagpasan ko?
Siguro yung sense of similarity when you are both new with each other. At syempre meron kayong different choices. Iba yung prerogative sa buhay, iba yung preference sa buhay. Yun lang, yung may advice ko lang din sa dalawa, just support each other, understand each other. Yun lang. Yun lang yung simple dapat mo.
That's simple but very well said. Thank you. Palakpakan po natin, Madam Lorena. I like what she said. Different prerogatives in life, but they have to understand that there are differences. Thank you. You can take your seat. And on behalf of all the Ninos, please welcome Mr. Ben.